This will be like not a super long stream because I have to raid in a couple hours. But I wanted to experiment what happens when I throw in Castlevania 4, Castlevania 3, Metroid and Super Metroid into a shuffler, 30-45 seconds. And timer's also just there to like give me a rough idea of like what like the timing might look like with it, like roughly. But I also need a lot of practice, so this is just mostly going to be like a practice and chill stream. So without further ado, we'll get started. And then, all right, so here we go. Come on. All right. There we go. Help if I could actually move. All right. It was all right. Happy to be back with y'all. Alright, this is gonna be Vania 4 probably, yeah. Make sure this is where I need it to be. BYR. Okay, cool. I'm ready for some theme assignment. Goodness, I have not heard this song in a long time. Arr! Remember, 30 to 45 seconds here, so I will need to buffer a little bit here. Oh, here comes Super Metroid. I have to remember to do this in advance, but that's okay. I'll eat one state over this because we're practicing. Copy B to A. Yes. And now we'll just go on A. Controllers, Y, A. Yep. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. It's fine. This is arguably the shortest game. It's gonna be between this and Metroid. Question is, do we go Cypher or go Grant? Probably Cypher. So good to see y'all though. Oops. I have to get used to playing these on a shuffler again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be having a couple new alerts. I've been kind of doing like this like video game Weird Al parody-esque thing. It'll be kind of cool. I'm looking forward to recording those over the next couple days. Are we yabbing? Okay. All right. There we go. Now, this is just vanilla. Now, I don't know if I'm fast enough to make this work with Vania, but my Vania 4 is not exactly fast, and I'm going to be dying in the Vanias, so I feel like I can make this work. We'll see. All right, I have to remember I'm starting out with 30 energy here. This is Metroid 1. So yeah, so this is just a test. We're not finishing this today. This is just a 2-hour test to see how I feel about this as a shuffler project. Ow! If it works out well, I'd like to take it as seriously as I used to with my All-Star project, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, Drex. How y'all doing? My current working theory is Super Metroid's gonna be too long to make this work, but I'm still very curious, just for the fun of it, you know? I've improved in this game, but like how much, you know? Yeah, I did not do Banker Stink tonight, Drex, because he said I had one more, so... And I don't have too much time to stream tonight. Yeah, I feel better. Oh, yeah. Good luck on your, oh, beans and a half. Why did I get that? That was Skybills with her head up her butt, you know? That is not a good place to have my head, I'm just saying. Hello, welcome, Cass. If anyone wants to peep the new Ironmon rules we're starting tomorrow, take a look. It's !Skyronmon. SKAI, like my emote prefix. You can peep the new rules for tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, I think we're gonna go Sypha here just because it's the least amount of stages. If I feel like Grant might be better for a shuffler, I might eventually do Grant, but why play an extra stage if I don't have to? Oh! Frick, did I? Hang on, Hang on. Let me pause the shuffler real quick. Give me a second, I can fix it. Why did I do that? Hang on. So I gotta go here, share. Oh, that would be why. Okay, so share. Anyone with the link, done. I may have forgotten to hit the done button. Try again. All right. Is that better? Well, I just fixed it, yeah. Yep, thanks for letting me know. I must have forgot to hit the OK button yesterday after I got done with it. I'm trying to to remember, did they always make you like kind of wall jump there? I can't believe I accidentally got rid of my crosshair. I mean, I can get it back in the next stage. It's just big old brain fart. Alright, normally I jump down there, but it's a shuffler. I'm more about surviving here. Alright. How's volume for everyone? Just want to make sure I'm not blowing anybody's ear holes out. Game audio is a touch low. Okay. I figured it would be better for me to err on this side of it. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do something there. That's okay. I think I'm already off my route on Metroid, unfortunately, but I can get back on it. My brain is just a little scrambled right now. So yeah, I decided to do a play on words with the Metroidvania shuffler because I was never like a big, like, you know, I haven't played really Soten, so I'm like, well, what if I called it a Metroidvania, but we're gonna do a play on words instead, and we kind of just did Metroid and Castlevania, but like classic Vania instead. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-bam. No. Bad spooter. This is also the first ever time I've tried to shuffle either Metroid, so that was the other reason why I wanted to see how Metroid felt on a shuffler. They're all platforming at the end of the day, but they're all different, like, kinds of... Metroid and Castlevania are two very different kinds of platformers. Castlevania games are more precision platformers, where these feel like more like freeform platformers. But Metroid 1 is very different. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna still, while I'm here, I'm still gonna get the freestanding thing here. But what I should have done was, I think I should have gone south towards Norfair, because there's also a freestanding item there as well. My randomizer brain's going off right now because I've been practicing a lot of Z1M1 for Magfest. Everyone! E! Aw, game! Don't flip it before the E. Let me have my E time. Oth wants me to do Wizard of Oz damageless, and I don't know how I feel. Not damageless, sorry. That would be too much. He wants me to do Wizard of Oz deathless. And I told him I don't know how to feel about that. Wizard of Oz deathless seems kind of impossible unless you're like a really good speedrunner of that game. I do like old style Vania, but I also like Metroid, and I'm wondering if I will like Soten now because I do like Metroid and I do like Castlevania, and all it is a baby between the two. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. I think I would be willing to give it a shot. Also, it's an Archie game, so it would give me like another Archie game to play as well. And by the way, I'm not going to be doing nothing but playing Ironmon, not unless like something really like extreme happens with like a spike in viewership. But like, I want to kind of mix up the content a little bit. I want to go between like retro content, Ironmon, and like I want to start Tears Deathless as well, or Skyrim. Yeah, I don't want to burn out on Ironmon like again, exactly. I've tried to make Skyrimon a little different, but I get what you're saying. Oh, that was a terrible place for a shuffle. We have a wreck! We have a wreckaroo! What a sweetie. Aww. Yeah, just a small baby. Oh, right. I need to come back with the bombs. That's right. Yeah, I noticed you've been playing Hollow Knight a lot lately, Biggie. Oh, I didn't die. Wow, that's kind of impressive, actually. This game really punishes you if it shuffles at the wrong time, so... And I'm pretty rusty at this game. Oh my goodness, it's a bunch of kits! Aww. Get out of here, Medusa. It's just so weird going from like a Castlevania to a Metroid, but it's also kind of funny and kind of refreshing, honestly. It definitely, the controls definitely feel disorienting between Metroid and Castlevania, but it's also kind of funny, but it's also kind of scary. Yeah, I didn't know what else to stream today. I could have continued Pokemon ZA because I haven't finished that yet or finished up Tears, but I was like, I've been wanting to try this for a little while to see how it feels. I hadn't done a shuffler in a while. It's gonna flash here, by the way. Okay. It's been a while since I've played CV3. I kind of miss this game. Yeah, I haven't finished ZA yet. The last time I played, I was at rank C. I think I just gotten, no, it was either C or B. I can't remember. I'm always hesitant because, like, you know, with something new people and people watching games. All right. How you doing, Dan, by the way? It's really good to see you. Oh, by the way, y'all, we have roughly like a day left to get to the tier 2 partner plus. I think we're at like 254 right now out of 300, and I'm certain we're probably gonna be okay, but you know, if you aren't subbed right now, I could use some assistance, so. Again, non-gifted, non-primed. Yo, Kingdoms of the... That sounds like a Rackaroo game, I'm just saying. Yo, thanks, Liz. Mark. Doing a little bit of a retro shuffler here before I raided my MMO. How are you doing, Liz? Mark. Looking forward to seeing you soon, friend. Thank you for thinking of me. It is? Yeah, this is every 30 to 45 seconds, by the way, so the shuffler shouldn't be as, like, jarring here. There we go. I still got it. I still got this game. Just gotta let it know who's boss. Fist bump! I know, Biggie, I know. What a cutie. Liz, thank you again. Y'all better follow Liz, by the way. I said so if you haven't done so already. So yeah, this is my Metroidvania shuffler. I'm just kind of experimenting right now with it. Bunch of good trash gobbles, that's right. Oh yeah, I have to remember I can IVJ now. Oh, IVJing in the shuffler does not sound good though. Ugh, the thought of IVJing in the shuffler sounds dreadful. Ba-na-na-na-na. Yeah, if anyone's got any questions about me or about what I'm doing here, please let me know. I'm just doing a test run today. I'm not doing like a full run. I just want to see how this looks though. I got a new Iron Man rule set that I plan on starting tomorrow. Okay, come on, knife. Get out of there. Thank you. I have to remember I probably want to grab the cross there. I don't like fighting Cyclops with holy water. Where the heck's Metroid 1 been at? Hey Ray, how you doing? Where's the Metroid 1 at? Oh. Hello, Mr. Ball. You were playing a game this morning, I remember. We had Jan. Oh, there's Metroid 1. I found it. Remember, everybody? Eee! As in everybody eats when James cooks. This is one of the toughest early stages of Castlevania 4. Yeah, Lizard, that was the name. For some reason, the name of the game wouldn't come to me. We practiced and Liz was having... Oh, geez, I hope everything's going all right with Liz's laptop. That's no fun. Okay, so I have to remember grab the cross here because it don't do shit. Holy water don't do shit against this bunch. Yeah, they already give you one of the best weapons you can have in this part. So yeah, we actually got a really good shuffle here early on in the Mad Forest because, yeah, you don't want it to shuffle when you're in this owl part. It kind of is a really shitty place to get a shuffle. That was a really, really, really nice place to get a shuffle earlier. That was okay, it was a brief fart, but you know what, it works. It was still a generous shuffle. Should probably do quad rando at some point, maybe this week too, if I got time. I should just be practicing Z1M1, but quad rando does all the same and I get more content out of it. Yo, thanks, Mike. I probably won't do just Z1M1 exclusively until I'm back between Christmas and when we leave for AGDQ and MagFest. That's all I'm gonna need to brush up. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Norfair. Well, not Norfair, but I'm gonna go get what I presume I think is the first missiles. Burn, dun, 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 dun. I kind of miss speedrunning this game. There are times where I didn't like speedrunning it, but I kind of do like playing this game fast. There's not many active speedrunners of this game right now either. I feel like Castlevania 3 is starting to turn into a lost art. Okay, so now I go back. Ow. So a shuffler is not easy, but it's also pretty intriguing. I say this now, when I get into the later stages of the Vania games, it's going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, you're telling me, Simon. Oh, really? What are you watching, Mike? I'm gonna have to be like super careful going up this. This is what I adoringly. Okay, that was pretty generous for. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to be careful for shuffles on the climb. I've been watching Taskmaster lately with Oth. All right, we're not going to the Murky Marsh of Morbid Morons. We're going to the second half of Mad Forest. We're taking the Cypher route, which I think is the canonical ending of Castlevania. Ah, thanks, Multiplier. Yeah, you can just fall in that hole, you know. You can just fall it. No, Taskmaster. Dun, 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 dun. It's a British show. Pretty funny show, actually. Nah, a show I'm really... Okay, I hate this platform. Okay, a show I'm really looking forward to is coming up soon. It's called The Traitors. I hate... Oh, that's... Yeah, that's gonna suck. I think I can recover that, but that is gonna suck. That's all right. That's part of the Shuffler experience, TM. Traitors. 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 Alan Cummings is the host. Freaking awesome reality show. I freaking love Alan Cummings as a host. He's so good. Yeah, he is. He's probably now my new favorite reality host. Like, Jeff Probst is okay, but like, I can't stand Julie Moonbuzz from Big Brother. She's just not my type. And Phil is okay from Amazing Race, but he's like, eh. He's very vanilla. Like, that's the best way I can describe Phil. And Jeff is okay. He's fun when he's sassy, but otherwise he's just kind of eh. But Alan Cumming is a really freaking good host. Like, a really freaking good host. He's kind of set the new bar for reality hosts. Is this what I wanted? No, this is... Wait, I might want to actually go through here. I'm thinking. No, I do want to go through there. No, I don't have bombs yet. I gotta go back up the blue side. As you can see, it's been a while since I've done Vanilla Metroid. That's why I also need to test. Oh. 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 Okay, so that's the map for Criteria. Okay, so yeah, I don't want to go up there. What I want to do is I want to go down here. I was thinking I was in Blueburn Star. So I want to go here, and then I want to go up one room south of where Turian would start here. Oh, beans. I'm telling you, this is a very different version of controls between these two games. It will mess you up. Okay. Okay, not what I was expecting, but that's fine. But yeah, that show's coming back right before I leave for... Actually, maybe coming back the day I leave for GDQ. Dun, dun, dun. E! Everybody loves E! Okay, I didn't lose my knife there. That's kind of impressive. Okay, so we gotta go fight Cyclops. We're in pretty okay shape for that fight. Hey, very good to see you. Banana, banana, banana. Oh, on today's very special episode of How the Hell is Simon Belmont Alive? Holy shit. All right, 3, 2, and 1 life on a shuffler? Yes, please. I'm a freaking pro. Let's go. We are just big gaming over here. Boom. Okay. The long beam. It's a luxury item, but we takes this. Especially in a shuffler, long beam's probably gonna be good to have. Oh, oh, oh. Curious to see how far I'm gonna get before my raid starts. Probably have like another hour 15 to go until I gotta start getting ready for raid. And a long, long beam. Hey, Blue, good to see you. Well, this experiment's fun so far, but again, I'm only in the opening stages here. Of course, everything seems fun when you're in the honeymoon phase of it, you know? Burn, 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 burn. But yeah, if you are not subbed, I can. Oh shit! Sorry, I could use your help. I'm looking to hit the 70-30 still, and because of oh come on, because of Twitch's distorted numbers. I don't know how close I am. I think I'm like 40 something away. No, I don't want to be here. I didn't think I was gonna make it through 3-3 without dying on a shuffler. That's even rarer than 3-2. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take my map while I'm here. I might as well finish this mistake. All right. Well, I got past the Mad Forest. You know, I got that going for me, which is nice. Yo, thank you so much for that Prime Gaming. Appreciate that, Venister. Enjoy your ad-free viewing, and thank you for using that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I very much appreciate the support here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy. Also, go Bills tomorrow. All right, so where was I? I am going to be making some new alerts soon, too. I already have 2 really fun ones I'm going to do. I don't want to spoil anything, but I've been feeling kind of creative. Why am I going up to Turian? I am nowhere even close to fighting Mother Brain yet. All right. let's, you know, take two. I'm still a freaking pro. We got to keep that confidence going, you know? Confidence is good in this game. We're just like we blame our farts on the dog, we're gonna blame the shuffler here, that's all. All right. Fun fact, this was actually, I know it says take him with you, that's actually a translation error from what I understand there. But it turns out to be a fun surprise at the end because of that translation error. So now we have Sypha with us, and we are going to be using Sypha a lot here. Now we are playing on the US version. It should be clear by the lack of certain musical tracks we have here. So we will not have the thunder spell, the ball spell for a while. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't jump there. That would have sucked. Now we're not using Grant. With Grant, you typically want more multipliers, and multipliers are going to be hard to hang on to with a shuffler. With Sypha, oh, Butts McGee, Skybills. I'll survive. It's fine. Maybe in theory I'll survive. We'll see. Depends on the mer person cycle here. I don't like the fact I forgot about where that knife was. Okay. Grant, so here's the thing. You pick your doom in Castlevania 3. Grant gives you easier stages but harder bosses, and Sypha gives you harder stages but easier bosses. So I'm picking the easier bosses because with Grant, you're gonna want multipliers for your bosses, and that's gonna be dependent on you not dying. Well, it's a shuffler, you're gonna die. That's just the nature of the beast. So, also I don't know how to mock ball, get over it. We're gonna have to take out Spore Spawn. Sorry to disappoint y'all. That's like one of the few tricks I don't know how to do yet in this game. I can normally not fight Spore Spawn in a randomizer, but I have access to more resources there. Okay, so where do I want to go? Oh, right. We're gonna go get, I think ice is down here. This is where I meant to go earlier. I do need to get some missiles, though, so hopefully these enemies will be generous with the drops. All right, I don't have more fall bombs yet. So we're just going on the... There we go. Hey, why? Why, thanks for Brutus pictures. Brutus pictures were great. Why's taking care of a really precious dog named Brutus right now? I think Brutus is a basset hound? Ba-da-da-da. But yeah, of all these games, this is really the only game I used to professionally speedrun. Kind of Metroid, just because I am going to be doing Z1M1 at a marathon, but I just learned Metroid this year. Okay, I'm glad I didn't jump there. I've been getting really lucky with my Castlevania 3 shuffles, though. Castlevania 3, you can easily get hacked on shuffles. Yeah, I don't have morph ball bombs here yet, so I'm traveling over to this other side here, and I'm really hoping that I can get something, some missiles going here before this. Oops. Yeah, Basset Hound, big baby. Banana. Alright, I'm gonna get an extra missile pack while I'm here at least. I should technically wait till later to do this because it's an extra door transition, but I don't give two poops right now. I'm just kind of workshopping routes. What joke is that, Hyper? About what exactly? Oh, haha. Brutus is so cute. We're looking for 2 more missile packs here, which is a lot to ask right now. Yeah, at the beginning of Metroid 1, you're always finding yourself praying for missiles. To my knowledge, there's no minute for them. Hey, Happy. Okay, so where do I want to go right now? Actually, I'll go get more missile pack. This is for more missiles. Don't want to run short on these. So I can't go see the animals right now. I'm pretty sure I need power bombs for that. So I think I need to go. Oh, beans. Oh, beans. Yeah, that doesn't work out. All right, I'm gonna go here. So now we're back on the other end of Goldbrun Star. There is one thing we can get, but we need more missile packs before we can do this. Because we need 5 to open up this door. 5 missiles. Not I was gonna say not chocolate kisses. And they're appearing like candy in Super Metroid, which is kind of funny. And go fight Spore Spawn real quick, because again, mock balling is still one of the few things I don't know how to do in this game quite yet. Woo! Sypha! Threading the needle there on that shuffle. Mad skills you got there, Sypha. I say that and then you're gonna just totally shit out on me on Courtyard. If we get to Courtyard tonight, we might not with the time we got. That was a good jump though, Sypha. Good momentum there. Oh, hi there, Liz. Burr. Ba-na-na-na. Oh, I don't like that. Ooh, nice. Okay. I do like that. I did not like the jump I was taking at Sypha, so that's that might be a death. We'll see. That might be an actual shuffle death. Good. How are you doing, friend? Thank you so much for thinking of me. Thank you for being a friend. Travel back and down the road and back again. I need one more missile. That's what I need right now. Yep, I called that one. That's fine. That is what we call a shuffler death in the business. But that's okay. We got Sypha now. As long as that didn't happen as Trevor, it's really not that big of a deal. It's pretty easy to recover as Sypha. Yup. Especially in Castlevania 3. I was shocked it didn't happen up till this point. All right, that was a decent spot. That was a decent spot. Yeah, I need to watch more Golden Girls. I hear it's quite good. All right, I'm gonna save here just because I'm in a shuffler. All right, 3-3, take 3. It's gotta work, right? It's take 3. All right, come on. It had been forever since I had seen that, so I kind of figured that's what was gonna happen with me being in 3-3. That's all right. Maybe this time I can hang on to my crosses. We'll see. 3-3 is such a hard level for it being early on in the game, especially in a shuffler. So you get past 3-3. That's a pretty big battle done early on. Can I please have a missile? I said please. No? Okay. Can I please have a missile? No! Oh, poops. Come on, I need one more missile. Come on. I mean, don't get me wrong. Health is a nice thought, but I really need a minute. I'm gonna enter and exit the room. Sometimes that'll reset my drops. Oh, hey, it's Christmas. Hi, Christmas. All right, come on. I need a nice long-ass shuffle through this room. At least get me to mid-stage. This room is freaking nasty in a shuffle. I keep getting these freaking piddly-ass shuffles in this room. Oh, thank you. Jeez. All right, it's gonna flash here for a second. Please look away. You can look again. All right, I'm gonna wait here. I am not pressing my luck. I rarely do this. I am not. Yeah, see, if I'm on that freaking whip swing, there is no way in hell I'm surviving that. So yeah, we wait in there. We wait in there. I rarely do that, but that's like one of these spots where if it's gonna shuffle, I am waiting my ass there. That's the only bad thing about Castlevania 4. There's a few, like, you can't win spots, and that is one of them. I try to do my best about being a good sport, but I don't want to take an auto death. All right, here we go again. All right, need another 45-second shuffle here. Not a brief fart 30-second shuffle. I need a good side shuffle here, okay? At least wait until I get up onto the second set of stairs here, okay? I swear to God, game, if you shuffle here. Okay. Let me get up. Yeah! Fair. That's all I wanted to get to. That is a beautiful spot for a shuffle. Okay, okay, and we got missiles. Great, 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 great. Yo, feel good. Yo, Drather, thank you so much for the 20 party platter pack. Bustin', 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 bustin'. Yo, Drather, thank you so much for the 20 party platter pack. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. It really helps out the stream. Making it feel so special over here. Thank you, Drather. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be adding some new alerts starting tomorrow. I at least have 2 new ones I'm gonna be adding. I'm gonna be singing the next 2 alerts. That's right. I wrote custom. The songs aren't custom, but I like Weird Al'd some of my 2 songs I've really been into lately. I wrote some parody stuff, like video game, like traditional songs with video game parody lyrics. So we have that to look forward to. One of them will be a parody of Piano Man by, and it's only like 1 verse piece. One of them's a parody of Piano Man by Billy Joel, because, you know, we love that. Except it's called the Belmont Clan. And then the other one, oh my goodness gracious, Sci-Fi, you're trying to make me piss my pants? Jeez. And then the other one's called Dancing Through 9, which is a parody of Dancing Through Life from Wicked, but it's supposed to be about how I treat level 9 when I play Zelda Randomizer. It'll be hilarious. Burner. Oh, there we go. I found my Morphle bombs. Give us a sub, you're from the belt. Nah, see, too many words, but still pretty good. Oh my gosh! I've seen Wicked 2 twice now. It's so good. I can't watch that movie without crying, though. And I'm not a movie crier. I'm really not. I'm 2 for 2 out of crying on Wicked 2. And I have not cried at a movie since Dead Poet Society. No, I did not see it in the theaters. I was too young when that movie came out. But I haven't cried that hard at a movie since Dead Poet Society when I watched it in high school, so... And then I cried even harder the second time I saw Wicked 2. Oh my gosh. No, I can't watch Wicked 2 without being a mess. I can get through the first one okay. I cannot watch Wicked 2 without being a mess, and somehow I'm okay with this. I used to be like, why are you crying at movies? Reality's sad, don't cry at movies. And here I am bawling like a freaking big baby at Wicked 2 every single freaking time I see it. It's probably because... there's relatable characters, you know? No, for me, it's just Dead Poet Society and Wicked 2 are like the two movies that make me cry. Okay, hi! Yes, hi. How you doing? Yes. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna start Skyrimon. I'd like to probably, with how fun this is, I'd like to give this another oh, look at that! That was freaking pro right there. All right, we're through 3. I don't like the amount of times I died in there. I think I took 3 deaths in there, but that's fine. It's a shuffler. I gotta give myself a little bit of a break. By the way, there's an ad about to come up. We will have an ad timer coming up at some point. Also, Ray, thank you so much for the 3 streak, by the way. Forgot to say thank you. Thank you. Ad coming up, something. If you are not subbed, I could use your help right now. We are coming up on that time where I do need 300 plus points on Twitch. I say Twitch because I'm also streaming on YouTube right now. YouTube right now, I'm just trying to get up to 3,000 what would be YouTube subs. Those are just follows on YouTube. Those are just follows. I think I'm at like 28 something, 2,800 something on YouTube. So, getting close there. I've actually heard those movies are pretty good gaming objectively. Also, hello. Yeah, I'm actually now streaming on YouTube now, Biggie. I guess I should have put that somewhere in the advertisement. I have now began streaming on YouTube, but my YouTube chat will not be open until I get 30 concurrent viewers. Just to make sure my mods aren't pulling double duty unless they need to. And yes, I said duty. All right, come on. Wait. I am very lost right now. No, I'm where I need to be on Metroid. That's right. I'm like, wait a second, where am I? By the way, this is the worst jump to do on not console, so don't be surprised if I die an uncanny amount of times here. This controller loves to eat my input here. Oh my gosh, I did it on the first try. Okay, so let's just... Can we just defeat Pooh Axel here without dying so I don't have to... Oh, that's gonna make me cry a little bit. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I gotta dance a little bit on top of those platforms, but I think I can make that. All right. I gotta go fight Spore Spawn. Sing us a song, you're the Belmont clan. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna play Prime 4 on stream yet, or if I'm gonna wait until maybe after AGDQ. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be avoiding Prime 4 this weekend. Then there's also that whole, how am I gonna get around being motion sick with Prime 4? That's always a thing with me. Physical copies of Prime 4? It's the whole first-person perspective thing that gets to me, but yeah, I'm okay during games like GoldenEye 64. Alright, I gotta try resetting the room, see if I can get some missiles that way. My missile luck is such caca. Some stores broke the street date. You hate to see it, but also after everything John Nintendo does to people, I'm also like kind of meh. Meh. You know my feelings about that. It's just money. All right. Ah, great time for a shuffle there. Good job. Good job, Shuffler. You tell funny jokes. Come on. Okay, game, what part of I need missile packs don't you understand? Nice lag, though. Oh, thanks for thanking people for subs, too. That's very kind of you. Alright. Okay, I may have pooped myself a little bit there. I may have pooped myself just a tiny small bit there, you know? By the way, for anyone who wants these headbands, they are on sale on Tantrum Collectibles. Get them. Get them while the getting's good. I love these headbands. They keep my hair out of my eyes. So, yeah, this is gonna be difficult. I cannot afford to take a single hit against Cyclops. We are going to Red Tower! I repeat, we survived. We're going to Red Tower. I actually made it to Red Tower on the Shuffler again. Nice. Very nice. I mean, I had to try something. Also, Sportsman, I'm so sorry I have to do this to you. I'm sorry I can't mock ball. I'm not being a pro gamer right now to you, Sportspawn. All right, I will need to pause buffer this, y'all. I am not good enough at hanging on to the whip post here to be able to do this, so. I should be able to get to this part. Should be able to get to this part. All right, I'm going to pause here. This part is nearly impossible to do on a shuffler. When I say impossible, I mean like this part sucks. So I do have to pause, buffer this slightly. All right, we're going to Red Tower. Take it from a Dracula's Curse speedrunner. If I say something's not good to do on a shuffler, just trust me on this. I really haven't tried to pause buffer too many things. All right, Red Tower. Red Tower Death. Unpopular opinion, I prefer the music in this version to the J version, at least in terms of Red Tower. I don't like the Red Tower in the J version. Oh, come on, game. You didn't give me that much good music there out of Red Tower. It's just like a few measures. Shame on you, game. Ooh, I got a double shot there. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, thanks for everyone for coming out. I know this isn't going to be like a super long stream, but I do want to thank people for coming out and watching tonight. I appreciate it. I promise you, you will get a much longer stream tomorrow. I will be streaming immediately after the Bills game tomorrow. The Bills game is at 4:25 tomorrow. Oh, beans and a half Sky Bills. I was very distracted there. That's on me. That's okay. We're just going to have to do this the hard way now, and that's fine. I can do things the hard way. It's just going to look more impressive now. I just can't go on tilt. Ha! I'm already on tilt. All right. Now these are going to take... They're going to take 2 hits to kill now. Now, if I was doing my traditional speedrun strat here, not a shuffler, I know a damage boost through that Pillar and Bones, but it's been a little while, and I'd want to practice it first. Yeah, I like the little sound effect here from the NTSC version of this. Unpopular opinion, most people prefer the J version of this. All right, made it past the... Oh, that's not fun. Okay, these only do take... As long as you hit them in the right spot, it looks like. You still only take 1 hit. All right, we're on pause there. This time I promise to not freak it up. I want to make sure. Actually, I'm gonna... All right, now I'll pause it. I wanted to get myself a few more seconds there. Now here we are going to take the freeze for the second part of the stage, but we will be picking up Armpit Fire before Frankenbeans at the end. Yes, that's what I call them. Old Frankenbeans. Yeah, this is going to be really nice for the sake of the shuffler. Okay, back to this shit, where I still can't seem to find my last freaking... Okay, I need one more. I need one more missile. Okay, well, game that... Game! Okay, I'm a little more than mildly pissed at this. Can I... Yeah, I can't even get that. What the piss? That was my fault. Game tells funny jokes. Of course, it spawned on the ceiling. So did y'all take a look at the Skyrimon set? I wanted to know opinions. We haven't physically played it yet. Tomorrow will be day one of playing on the first rule set that I've ever made of Ironmon. Oh, son of a biscuit, Sky. Yeah, technically it's Kaizo Skyrimon. I skipped right to Kaizo just because I'm pretty confident in the first two versions of that. No, Skyrimon. All right, motion sickness warning on 4.3. Please look away for 4.3. Music's really good though, so keep your volume on. Can I please have a missile? No. No, that was a big old bunch of nothing. What the literal piss is this? I thought Skyrimon was a really fun name for that. Okay, I need one more missile. This is not rocket science. Okay. Burn. Spurs by an Enki. Yeah, I was supposed to move all the way over there, but that did not work for me. But yeah, as I was saying before, there's not many Castlevania 3 runners anymore. Okay, here we go. Motion sickness warning again here. I'll let you know when it's over here on CV4. This track's a freaking banger, though. I think the name of this track's called Spinning Tail. Well, Biggie, you have to remember, to be fair, in defense of Konami, it is one of the first titles on the Super Nintendo. It's very early. Or it's like up there with being one of the earlier titles. I think it's called Spinning Tail, yeah. At least that's what Jorge Fuentes called it. It might be called Spinning Corridor or something else, but it's up there. I remember having it earlier on in childhood, so I know it was definitely early. Because I got a SNES pretty close to release. There we go. Jeez. That took way too many shuffles to get right. All right, early ice. Speaking of ice. By the way, This section really sucks. Oh God, I need some practice on this corridor. That was not good on my part. I can do this though. It just, again, it sucks. I ain't gonna blame the dog farts on that one. That one I just need some more practice on. All right. All right, first supers. Hit that. Come on, I thought I remembered that pattern. There we go. Was just having trouble remembering my patterns through here. Once you know your patterns through, this one is not too bad. You get up to 902, then it just sucks. There we go. Oh, it is Clockwork Mansion. No, wait, are you sure Clockwork Mansion isn't the first part of level 4? The do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Why do I just remember that part as Clockwork Mansion? I could be wrong, but I always remembered that as the whole level is. Why did I think they split up the name of the song for 4 3 and 4 4? Pizza! No! Okay, I almost pooped myself. I didn't have armpit fire there when I should have. When pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza on a bagel. Yeah! Eat it, Franken beans! Eat it! That's right! Yeah! Eat my armpit fire, baby! So, what do you all think of the shuffler so far, too, by the way? This is an experiment I had thought about a few weeks ago. Leslie!
Does your computer ever seem to have a mind of its own?
Yo, Leslie! Thank you so much for the 97. Enjoy the roasted Franken wiener. Thanks, Leslie. But yeah, if y'all can help me out tomorrow, and all right, there we go. No more motion sickness here on Clockwork Mansion. By the way, boss here will have a flash warning once we get up to the Coronat. This is pretty bad flash warning on this boss coming up. Every time I hit him, the screen's gonna flash. It's gonna be kind of shitty, actually. I mean, it's just old games, but I still want to give y'all some warning. Alright, so now we have Ice Beam. Do I take the death here? Actually, I'm trying to think. I actually think I do take a death here. I'm trying to think. Thinking. I'm trying to think of where I am on the map. No, I think I do want to go a little bit further. I want to go to Norfair, if I remember. So, no, I do need to survive a little while longer if I can help it. Get your butt out of here. Yeah, I think this is good too. Lots of good music. Lots of good music. All right, this is Stream coming up. Stream. So this is the first time I've played Castlevania 3 and 4 in a long time. I don't feel like I'm doing too bad, considering it's on a shuffler. I feel like this isn't too bad. Obviously, I have some moments I'm not proud of, but I gotta give myself a little bit of grace here for it being on the shuffler. All right, it will flash here. Flashing warning for the boss coming up there. When I return back to Castlevania 4, if flashing hurts, please look away. I firmly mean that. That boss is terrible for flashing and photosensitivity. So please be careful there. I'll try to remind, but if I don't, just please remember my warning. Oh, beans. Oh, I might not be able to make this, actually, because I do have to take damage to get back up here. Okay, that's fine. Might not be able to survive this, but that's okay. Like, I won't lose my progress. It's a nice thing about Metroid. People give it crap, but... All right, you shall not pass. Actually, I'm just gonna go down here. Oh, flash warning, flash warning, flash warning. Please look away. Please look away for the flash. This is gonna be bad. Please look away. All right, you can look again. We're done with the flashing. That's Cornut. Unfortunately, we don't get to skip this part of the stage like with Grant, so we have to play this part. Again, normally we wouldn't take stairs here, we'd just jump it, but... Ow! With the shuffler part, it sucks. Oh, that's gonna suck. I'll deal with it later. All right, so now we're gonna go, once I can get over this gap, go get Wave Beam. Hello, kindest. Trying to not die here. Not today, Axe Armor. Okay, grabbing this here. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been better. That's fine. I'll take it. You know, the one time I want health. Okay. Let me out. Okay, so here we're gonna go for early wave. There we go. Just need to practice that for a sec. Good job, Sypha. I'll take credit there too, Sypha. That sucked. That's fine. Yeah, early spacer, sorry. Yeah, that was a... I am switching between controls and my brain is failing me. Nope. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, let's try again. Let's get back quick. At least it's a short stage. Ooh, I want that. Okay, so we are going for green Brinstar here. Trying to remember my route. It's been a little while since I did vanilla. Fox! Beaky Fox! Try to get more health here. There's a bobcat last night? Is there footage of it? I'll have to take a look. Spacer! Sweet, I'll have to take a look. I'm gonna have to just like kind of go through this on like the route that I know right now at some point and just see how fast I can do this without anything super fancy, just for my own curiosity. Oh yeah, I don't have any more than 5 missiles right now. That kind of blows, actually. Come on, grow back in. I'm trying to remember what's up here, like if it's an extra E-tank or something. Again, I've only played vanilla Metroid a couple times. This stage is pretty chill. Da, 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 na, na. I like vanilla Metroid a lot. More than most people do. And most people I know do not like Castlevania 3. This is my favorite NES game. Like, without a second thought, this is my favorite NES game. I always get a bunch of like, how is this your favorite NES game? Guess this game freaking rocks. Are you kidding me? Like, it's hard as balls, but that's okay. I don't mind liking a few ball buster games. It's cool. I'm not always in that kind of mood, but when I am, that's one of my pleasures, you know. Yep, you know it. Thought you would fit in nicely with my WoW guild. That sounds like something they would say. Speaking of which, they're gonna be expecting me soonish. Not super soon, but soon enough. Trying to remember what's in here in vanilla. It's gonna be all be for a missile pack. I don't mind dying after I get whatever items in there. I just was trying to remember what was in there. Eat it! Nice try. Well, that's not good. My prediction is I'm gonna fall through the stairs there, because that's how early Vanias work. We'll see, though. This game is a little less damning with stairs falling. I feel like the hit detection on stairs on this is actually pretty good. But with Castlevania 1, 2, and 3, the hit detection on stairs just blows. Yep, just leave your door open for me, Drac. That's cool. Oh, come on, game. I disagree. That's fine. I can't even remember what was up there, if I'm being honest. All right, so do I go into Kraid Slayer? I'm trying to remember. No, I go into Norfair, don't I? I think I go into Norfair first, so we'll just head that way. Yeah, I think we go into Norfair. And I don't grab the E-tank here in the entrance hall until I go to Turian at the end. Oh, game, that's BS. Shit. Shame on you for that, game. That's fine. Just more annoying than anything. I remember stream being bad in the shuffler for that reason. I'll get my cross back for after chandeliers. Okay, so chandeliers, there is going to be some amount of flashing when I get there. I'm going to be pause buffering parts of chandeliers, just as a heads up. Chandeliers is kind of a pain in the ass to do on the shuffler for visual reasons, for timing reasons. So I will be pause buffering through chandeliers for that reason. Also, the checkpoint there is not very generous. Nice. All right, so I know exactly where I want my checkpoints to be here on chandeliers, but again, it does flash a little bit. It's not rapid flashing, but it's enough to be annoying. Okay. Oh! Come on. I should have been able to make that. It's been a while since I've done chandeliers as well, so... Hey, Jake, how you doing? It's good to see you. Kind of psyched myself out there. Oh, and see, now I'm gonna get a generous timer for chandeliers. This freaking game sometimes. All right. I'll go down and get high jump boots here. So yeah, right after the Bills game tomorrow, which I think is going to be about 7:30, I'll probably start, unless for some reason I change my mind, I'll probably start Kaizo Skyrenmon tomorrow. Probably do Skyrenmon tomorrow and Monday. If there's a good draft format for Draft Tuesday, I'll do draft on Tuesday. But I'm not doing Avatar: The Last Airbender. So if there's not a good thing for Draft Tuesday, we'll probably do something else. So again, we're waiting to get this E-Tank until right before Mother Brain, in case anyone's wondering. We're gonna get a different E-Tank. Up and out here and go to Norfair. Yeah, because, ow! Longbeam was up here. Oh, my thingy came out at the same frame, game. Don't you dare give me that BS. This game's got a weird thing with frames. Your dryer died on Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Jake. Oh, hey, Biggie. We got a fuzzy butt. Aw, and a red fox. Also, E. Oh my gosh, they're so fuzzy. All right, let's not blow chandeliers again, literally. Oh, that's not fun. Hopefully, I have a loose enough grip on my controller when I get back to that I'm not just jumping and flailing around. Yep, we're just gonna do that. There we go. Frick that last axe armor. Alright, this high jump boots. And then we'll go get critted. Vicky, this fox! What a sweetie. But yeah, I may try to like either do a randomizer of this or do like another vanilla run of like an amateur vanilla glitchless run of Super Metroid or something like that, because I would like to do more of Super Metroid. Super Metroid's a lot of fun. I already did Deathless Super Metroid though, so... Oh, beans, I forgot that you only get 30 health here. Burn-da-da-da-ding. Burn-da-da-da-da. So now we're gonna go back up here, get the thing from... I'll only get better at Metroid 1 because my routing was a little squirrely through here. My Vanias are looking pretty alright, but they need a little more practice. Yeah, I say that. And then we just gamed on chandeliers. So you know what? I'm not going to be so hard on myself. Let's roll. I can't believe I just survived chandeliers there. Shit, I still have one more shuffle there. That was not nice. That was a short shuffle. Please be nice to me one more time in a row. I know that's asking a lot, chandeliers. This will be... Hang on, I gotta make this jump. That's the first ever time I've done chandeliers without pause buffering. I don't know if I could do that again if I tried, but that's a first for me. I've never done chandeliers without pause buffering prior to that moment, and I'm very rusty on this game. So I'm a little proud of myself for that. Chandeliers is freaking hard. That was some big old gaming there, if I'd ever seen it. Can I get up here on more bombs? I don't think I can. Like, I think I need something like... Okay. Like, I knew I needed something else. I need power bombs for that. I need cheeseburgers. It's during times like this where I wish I had smashing speed. Your dog tried to hurt me. It's your dog's fault. All right, let's go. I know. I can't help it. That dog actually hurts you. Can't just let the dog just hurt me. That was a little jarring. All right, I was facing the right way, so that's good. Gotta be very dainty there when I start over there. When I arrive back there. So yeah, I think I will pick up this shuffler at some other point. This is definitely not a speed shuffler though. Like, I'm not even that far into Metroid yet. So that's the only bad part. I don't think there's any way for me to fine tune this to make it fast. I think this is just gonna be a for stream only thing. I don't think this is a marathon thing. I'm already at 2 hours and I'm just getting to Kraid. I mean, I might be able to get this under like 4.5 maybe. It just depends on how many like Super Metroid shuffles I get. The other thing I can do to try to shorten it, honestly, if I do my shuffles if I do my shuffles every 1 minute, like if I do it between like 45 seconds and a minute, that might honestly shorten it as well. So I can try tweaking that also next time. Oh, beans. That was on me. Been a little while since I fought those two with Sypha, so I have to try again. That's all right. Need some practice. And I gotta go soon anyways. But yeah, I'm thinking if I'm firing on all 4 cylinders, I'm thinking like south of 5 hours would be pretty good for the shuffler. If anything, just because Super Metroid's a little on the lengthy side still for me. But this is fun. Oh, is it? Oh no. I'm not much of a snow person. You know, with all my Buffalo stuff and the fact that my name is Sky Bills and I have a Buffalo Bills emote. You know, obviously I'm from Buffalo originally. I don't live there anymore. So I've seen enough snow in my life. I'm good on snow. Oh, you lived there at one point, I always get. Yeah, don't mean I have to like the shit, all right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so if this happens, I may have to grab the E-Tank from the beginning, so I'll have to make a mental note about that then. So if I die in a certain spot, I may have to grab this E-Tank from the beginning, because 30 health is a lot, because I'm sure as hell not going to farm in a shuffler. So yeah, it's 7:45 right now. So what I'm going to do, honestly, to make this more bearable, I think we go between 45 seconds and a minute for the shuffle last time, because between 30 and 45 is a little too short. I think it's a little too short. We're doing Metroid stuff. We're trying to do some wall jumps. We're trying to possibly do some IVJs. I think that 45 in a minute might be better, and it might make things have a few less deaths in it, maybe make it go faster. So I think that's like the main takeaway from this. So yeah, I'm gonna try this again at some point. If I didn't have to go do a WoW raid right now, I definitely think I could get through this today. Like, this is freaking awesome though. I love it. So let me see if Mr. Blues is up yet. I'm gonna be back after the Bills game tomorrow. Is Oth gonna be up?
It's better still.
I don't know if Oth's gonna be up yet. Let me see if I can send some people his way. I'm gonna stop my YouTube recording here. Hey YouTube, thanks for being here. Drop a follow, etc., etc. Let me stop YouTube.